boy Young Burnt Toast, aka Young Burger Patty. Nobody wants beef, nothing but herbivores out here. Land before time, straight up. Now listen, man. Normally I wouldn't make a video on something like this. There's not really a ton to go by, and I like to be pretty certain that something is gonna happen before I make a speculation video on it, because I'm not trying to be like these other PokeTubers out here making videos on bullshit every chance they get. I only make bullshit videos sometimes, all right? Not all the time. Very seldom will I make a bullshit video, is what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, there's enough to go by here to make a simple conclusion, okay? To make a simple, to draw a simple deduction out of this. And this Pokemon Cypher not gonna pay for itself. I was gonna be real with you, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, this picture came from the footage that's been floating around. A bunch of gaming sites, review sites, and just news sites in general. They were able to get their hands on an hour and a half of the gameplay of the beginning of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Some of them played it themselves. Some of them have just been running through the gameplay themselves, looking at the videos and all that. And they've been reporting little tidbits of information that are really nice. So I wouldn't necessarily call this a spoiler. It's just information that we've gathered from people playing the game a little early. Such as you can actually skip the Pokeball catching a Pokemon tutorial. You can skip that now. Such as we've seen some of the boys' hairstyles that we can pick from. We've seen like little tidbits like that. This picture right here that I have on screen came from this footage that we saw today. Very observant people noticed this. They took screenshots and made a simple deduction. I'm gonna explain what we see in the two pictures first, and then I'm gonna explain to you the conclusion that I landed on. So the top picture, there's a ring, there's 6 Pokemon around the ring. One of the Pokemon is being covered up. So out of the 5 Pokemon that we can see, 3 of them were in the reveal yesterday, revealed to have Gigantamax forms. That's Pikachu, Charizard, and Butterfree. In the second picture, we can see a poster, or 3 posters in some kid's room. First of all, those posters are fire. If those posters actually existed, easily copped. I would easily put those in my room right now, on God. Anyways, so we see 3 posters. If you look in the background, you can see what looks like buildings, and the Pokemon are very large in front. So the buildings are tiny, Pokemon are very large. At the top, we see a ring of 6 Pokemon. 3 of them got revealed to have Gigantamax forms yesterday. The 4th one could be Eevee, but we can't see it, okay? So to me, there's only one conclusion to land on. There's a whole lot more sucking going on around here. Kanto getting sucked off real good. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, but the actual conclusion is that a lot of people are assuming from this picture right here specifically, Machamp and Gengar might be getting Gigantamax forms. And I don't think that's a crazy conclusion to land on, considering the top picture has 3 out of the 5 Pokemon Gigantamaxing already. And then the bottom picture shows this poster. That's clearly a Gigantamax poster. It's clearly showing that these 3 Pokemon are Gigantamaxed. We've seen Dynamax Machamp already. Haven't seen Dynamax Gengar, but every Pokemon getting Dynamax, so that's not really that crazy. But these 2 pictures together kind of make it seem like both of them can Gigantamax. That's all I'm trying to say. The leak that pretty much got everything right, the Ben Affleck leak, I believe, has something about a Gigantamax Lapras on there. So we know Gen 1 about to get sucked some more at some point. I wouldn't be surprised if Gengar and Machamp got Gigantamax forms though, because those are very iconic Pokemon, especially Gengar. Gengar always gets some kind of love somewhere. That is a very, very iconic Pokemon. But anyways, that's all I have for today. Not gonna make a 10-minute video out of this. The only reason my last video was 10 minutes long was because I was ranting for 5 of them. I didn't do that on purpose. I never do. I'm about to rant for 6 minutes. No, I'm just playing. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. And don't forget to buy a Pokemon Cypher shirt. We got another design on the way. But if you guys like this design, make sure you cop one. And I'm out of here. Goodbye.